I really don't know why, but I feel like the more technology on Earth advances, the crazier the things we invent. Talk about phones, for example. They used to be this heavy piece of tech junk meant for nothing but calls. But today, we have smartphones that can fit right in your pocket. We have ones that can tell you how sweet your apple is, and there are even some that can be used as flower vases or for a wristwatch. In today's video, I'll be telling you about some of them in the top 10 most unusual and coolest smartphones in the world. Number 10. The Flashy Flip Phone. While the name of this phone might sound a bit deceptive, its three-sided design complements it more as a shapeshifter rather than a Motorola Razr that can only flip back and forth. For the flip phone, it can be rearranged into a slimmer version of itself and morphed into any other thing, say a dual-sided ebook, or perhaps a teeny-looking laptop. All you've got to do is tuck away one of its AMOLED screens between the layer of one of the other two. In fact, you can do this without having to worry about snapping, because each side is linked by multiple steel mesh. With the mesh in place, the phone can even double as a flower vase. I don't really see why you would do that, but unlike the delicate flower vase, it can withstand a lot of pressure because of its Gorilla Glass screen cover. Yet this phone is not something that could be from the future. Instead, it was designed in 2011 by a company known as Gameco Design. Number 9. Alcatel A5 LED. This gadget differs from others thanks to its LED cap, which can shimmer with all the colors of the rainbow any way the user wants. The shining back of the phone is not just for beauty, because they can notify about new emails and messages, lighting up with different colors. In addition, it can imitate the colors of the photos taken with the camera, while simply lights up in tune with the music. Therefore, you can make a whole light show using this device. This smartphone will cost you from $150 to $200. Number 8. The world's tiniest mobile phone. I present to you the Zenko S Pen, otherwise known as the world's tiniest mobile phone. It is a small gadget that powerfully combines the functions of a phone, a Bluetooth headset, and of course, a stylus pen. It is incredibly versatile, extra portable, useful, and can last up to 6 hours on battery while working on its camera, laser pen, voice, and video calls. But despite all that, the Zenko S Pen was not really invented to replace traditional smartphones. Instead, it was made to be their best buddy. And yes, you can be the proud owner of this tiny piece of super gadgetry by buying one on Amazon for the low price of $50. Number 7. Cat S60. If Superman was a phone, he would have probably chosen to become the Cat S60. The phone, which according to some, is the world's first smartphone of its kind ever built. Better still, it is also the only one with a thermal imaging sensor that allows it to take images in the dark. Thanks to this, the phone can also allow its user to detect overheating areas or electrical connections in your home. When it falls, the Cat S60 can survive a 6-foot drop like it's nothing. And if by chance that drop ends up in the body of water, the phone can take up to 16 feet of dunking into water and still work just fine. It's almost perfect, but the only problem I see with the phone lies in its design. For a lover of aesthetics like me, I think the design is too rigid and somewhat industrial. Other than that, it is highly durable, and you can own this super phone just for about $600. Number 6. The Nubia Alpha. Dubbed the world's strangest smartwatch, the Nubia Alpha is a smartphone that fits right on your wrist. It's flexible, durable, and fitted with an OLED display that gives it a futuristic look. On top of that, this smartwatch has a front camera that allows its users to take selfies. But there is a limit to how much you can save on it, because it has nothing more than 8 GB of storage. Then again, it only has a Snapdragon 2100 processor with only 1 GB of RAM, making it a bit slow for modern smartphones. For just €450 or 542 Freedom units, you can be a proud owner of this half smartwatch, half smartphone that is powered by 4G data connections. From what I heard, the Nubia Alpha can even check your heart rate. To control it, you can either use the 2 buttons on the side or navigate your way through with the touchscreen held in place by the steel frame. Number 5. Lumigon T3. Unlike the Cat S60, which uses a thermal vision camera, this gadget has a 4-megapixel camera with 2 infrared LEDs, which allow you to take pictures even in total darkness. In addition, this smartphone has a special action key that you can use to program the launch of a specific function or application. According to the designers, this device can be used as a universal control panel for household appliances. In addition, the body of this device is made of stainless steel and fiberglass, which protects it from dust and moisture. In addition, the device is waterproof, and the Lumigon T3 costs $920. Number 4. Sony Xperia XZ1. This device is small, but surprisingly powerful. The main features of this device is a 19-megapixel camera and a built-in memory chip that stores a huge amount of data, allowing you to shoot slow-motion videos at a rate of 960 frames per second. In addition, the XZ1 makes great recordings, keeping clear sound even in the noisiest places. For example, as a concept, this gadget also comes with a 3D Creator app, which uses the camera to scan faces and objects. This allows you to create three-dimensional photos and share them on social networks or print them on a 3D printer. This device costs $650. Number 3. Project Aura. Back in 2013, Google launched a program named Project Aura. The idea behind it was to build a modular phone that looks nothing like an iPhone, or anything Apple might dare to make. By that, I'm talking about a phone that a user can build on their own and customize to their own taste. All Google would provide would be the camera, the screen, the battery, or any other component no one has invented yet, and would come shaped like a tile module. Oh yes, they would also provide the framework called Endo, where all the components would be attached. So it would now be left to the user to decide which component they want. Say for instance you can decide to replace your rear camera with another battery, or double up on its speaker power within minutes, and everything would fit right in place with the help of super strong magnets and latches that would prevent it from falling apart. Unfortunately, this revolutionary project went radio silent for a while, and is still waiting for a full comeback. Number 2. Skeo Inside. This smartphone is equipped with a molecular sensor that scans objects and determines their main characteristics, like the main material. This device is able to taste measure the fat level and identify forgery. For example, it can determine the quality of a steak or the sweetness of your favorite fruit. A special application for the smartphone distinguishes real materials from fake ones, like precious metals and medicines. In addition to the molecular scanner, the gadget has an 8-core processor, a 6-inch Full HD display, a powerful battery, and a 16-megapixel camera. The price of this futuristic smartphone is $400. Number 1. Zte Hawkeye. This smartphone is equipped with a 5.2-inch Full HD display, a dual camera with a zoom on the back, a fingerprint scanner, and a powerful fast-charging battery. The main features of this device are the tracking technology used by the cameras at the sensors. Thus, the user can control the smartphone without touching the screen. For example, flipping pages or browsing photos with the help of an eye movement, which is very convenient. In addition, this phone can be attached to any vertical surface with the help of a special cover. And that's all for today, folks. But before we wrap things up, which of the following unusual smartphones would you love to own? Which one was impractical nonsense to you? Let us know in the comments section below. Bye for now.